78 Sports TV here. Salute to the mighty ldbc. Smash the like button, hit the subscribe, turn on your notification bell so you'll be notified when I drop a new video. And if you're digging the video, go ahead and share this joint. All right, man, let's go ahead and check it out, man. So the word on the curb is that Canelo Alvarez has been given an ultimatum by the PBC, allegedly, of course. These are according to reports. Michael Benson says that Al Haymon's PBC are reportedly ready to pay Canelo Alvarez his guaranteed purse, said to be around $35 million for a fight versus Jaime Munguia May 4th, but not if he insists on Jamal Charlo. It's claimed PBC believe fight versus Munguia would sell better, according to ESPN Mexico. This is what we already knew. I told you guys this a couple weeks ago, and not because I got some master inside source or anything, just because this is what was reported. A few months ago, this was being reported, but people want to insist that, oh no, it's not going to be Charlo or Munguia. It's going to be Benavidez. No, it's going to be, I'm like, bro, Canelo has been ducking David Benavidez since biblical time. And now y'all think out of nowhere, he's just going to give you a gift and fight David Benavidez. He's going to take on this challenge now. What about Canelo Alvarez has ever showed you or told you that that's what he was going to do? He wants Jamal Charlo, which is why they use the word, but not if he insists on Jamal Charlo. That's who Canelo wants. He wants to get paid a bunch of money for fighting a dude who's not mentally all the way there. A guy who ain't been in the ring. And now, his last fight he had was his first fight in 2 years. Canelo wants easy money. And I can't blame him for taking advantage of the PBC because the PBC has shown to be thirsty. The way you uplift Canelo, the way you treat this man like he is the greatest thing since Wonder Bread, right? He's supposed to take advantage of you. You see a fool, you play a fool, right? This is why Showtime is out of the boxing business now. Y'all overpaying all this money for fights that are not, you're not leaving any room for the networks to make money, right? You understand? Oh, Canelo the face of boxing, this and that. That sound good, but why everybody is in the L, taking the L, messing with this dude? Even when he was on DAZN, when Canelo was on DAZN, what happened? They guaranteed him $35 million to fight. Then they try to renegotiate with him and say, look, Canelo, we can't keep paying you $35 million to fight. You know why? Because he wasn't generating that kind of money. It wasn't worth it for the network. Now, they lie and tell you that he did this and he did that and blah, 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 so he can keep his image. But why would they try to give him a pay cut unless he wasn't bringing in the numbers? Because he didn't want to fight the people that were required to bring in the big numbers, okay? What happened at HBO? I don't know. You can't blame it all on Canelo. I'm just saying. Now the PBC paying Canelo buku dollars to do nothing. Can't even get the David Benavidez fight. They done paid this man $50 million to fight Jamal Charlo, a guy who moved up 2 weight classes to fight him. Y'all should be ashamed of yourself. PBC should be absolutely ashamed of themselves for letting Jamal Charlo do that. Y'all could have told Jamal Charlo to fight Tim Tszyu. He would have beat Tim Tszyu probably. And then he would have had a good fight lined up with him versus Terrence Crawford. Y'all could have did all that on PBC. Nope. You cashed him out to Canelo. Sacrifice that boy to Canelo. You know what I'm saying? Now Canelo say, I want the whole family. Give me his brother. I want the brother too. This man ain't got no mercy. He got no chill. He want to beat up the brother. After this, he gonna want their daddy. That third fight, he gonna want the Charlo daddy. He gonna want Charlo daddy. He gonna want to whoop dude too. But who he don't want? King David, the Mexican monster. He don't want him. This the man who make Canelo walk around with his eyes to the ground. Canelo Alvarez. This is the man who made Canelo Alvarez say, I ain't fighting no more Mexicans. This is the man. This man been draining himself, staying at 168 forever. Waiting on this call for a fight with Canelo, and the Canelo will not fight the man. Even though he knows it's a huge fight, there's a lot of hype around it, it's a legacy fight, plus a big mega fight on the financial end. especially you do it on Cinco de Mayo. I mean, come on, you can't get no bigger than that. What's the issue? Fear. That's what the issue is. You know, fear is what the issue is. But boxing fans allow this stuff to happen because you like a guy. And listen, Canelo has done some wonderful things in the sport of boxing. He will go down as one of the greatest of all time. That like him or hate him doesn't matter. He's gonna go down as one of the greatest of all time. We all know this, right? But will he be remembered as the greatest Mexican fighter of all time? No. He won't be remembered greater than Chavez. He won't be. I don't think he'll be considered greater than Marquez. I don't think so. And from the Mexican homies I didn't talk to, they don't. They like Canelo, but they don't consider him, one of them ones. Because Canelo, for one, he's afraid to get hit. He don't want to bleed. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, I'm not saying he should be held. That should be held against him because he got good boxing skills and nothing like that. It's just that Canelo, you always gotta beg him. You always gotta pressure him to do what he's supposed to automatically want to do. He's supposed to see David Benavidez and say, "Let's get it on." That's what he's supposed to want to do naturally. You shouldn't have to beg him to fight Triple G. Remember, we had to beg this dude to fight Triple G. He was ducking Triple G. The WBC had to strip this man to get him in the ring with Triple G. Y'all remember? This ain't a fairy tale. Canelo is I don't know what's up with him. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? The David Benavidez fight, he gonna have to bleed to win that fight. He knows it. But that's his legacy fight. That's the one right there. If Canelo wins that fight, I think, and if he does it in an impressive fashion, I think it will have to be in impressive fashion because Benavidez is a come forward stalker. So, he's a swarmer. He's gonna come forward, he's gonna make it about that action. But if Canelo was to beat David Benavidez, like I said, he's gonna have to bleed to win. And if he does, I think you're gonna have to put him in there. You're gonna have to put him in there with the greatest Mexicans of all time. Maybe the greatest. Who knows? You have to see the fight to make that call. But if he keeps avoiding this fight, he let David Benavidez outgrow the weight and go up to 175 or something like that, and then you try to drain him back down for some catch-weight fight. Bro, people they're not gonna forget that. And Canelo gonna be looked at as a coward. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna be looked at as a coward. You know what I'm saying? He got a lot of that Spaniard blood in him. He ain't got a lot of that you know what I'm saying, that real deal, you know what I'm saying? He ain't got a lot of that real deal in him. He got a lot of that Spaniard stuff in him. You know what I mean? And it's starting to show, man. It's just starting to show, in my opinion. You know what I mean? I don't want to talk out of place. Maybe it ain't my place to say. I'm just saying. Canelo wanted to step his game up, man. This is boxing, bro. This is what you signed up for. You undisputed at 168. Congratulations. But you got a mandatory, bro. And this ain't no weak mandatory. This ain't no dude who just in the way of you fighting some big fight. This is a good fight. This is who you want to be a mandatory. You know what I mean? But anyway, that's just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Y'all let me know what y'all think. How y'all feel about Canelo Alvarez being allowed to duck David Benavidez. PBC ain't even talking about this according to these reports. They're talking about it's between Jaime Munguia and Jamal Charlo. Now, look, I'm not mad at the Jaime Munguia fight, but Jaime Munguia is not more deserving than David Benavidez. And what is the PBC talking about anyway with this whole, you willing to pay him $35 million for Munguia, but not for Charlo? What about David Benavidez? Y'all gotta know that fight gonna sell. So now once again, the PBC need the zone. They willing to work with the zone. They just work with the zone, right? And Golden Boy. But I tell y'all keep looking at me like I'm a liar. The PBC needs Oscar De La Hoya. They only make money when they deal with Oscar De La Hoya. Every time they sell a big pay-per-view, Oscar De La Hoya is somehow involved. Hey, I'm just telling you what it is. Get mad all you want to. These are just the facts. Every time they have some blockbuster pay-per-view, besides Floyd and Conor McGregor, Oscar De La Hoya involved some type of way. Yeah, so are they really beefing? Do they really they work together? They work with the Zone. They work with Oscar De La Hoya. Unless, of course, it's time to fight Devin Haney. Then all of a sudden it's, Devin Haney needs to sign with the PBC. If Devin really wants to fight, he signed with the PBC. All kind of cap. 78 Sports TV, salute to the mighty ldbc. I'm up out of here, though. Smash that like button on the way out, y'all. Subscribe to the channel. Share this video and all that good stuff. Turn on your notification bell. We up out of here. Deuces.